Hey guys, welcome back to Just Being a Mom podcast. Today on episode 5, we're talking about social isolation. And we were actually supposed to talk about it last week, but I did some more research. And so I've got a lot more to share with you guys. So I'm glad I waited till this week to do it. So basically, I watched a TED Talk of this lady named Cheryl Ziegler, and she was talking about why moms are so miserable. And I was kind of like, do tell, why are we so miserable? Because, I thought I was pretty happy, I'm a pretty happy person, but apparently not. So she was saying that basically we as moms tend to isolate ourselves and we don't realize it because, we have such busy schedules and we're around people all the time. So we're like, how could we be isolating ourselves? But pretty much she believes that women need these deep connections each day, and not necessarily like, long 5-hour conversations, but just a deeper connection than your casual passing and just like, I saw my neighbor at the grocery store conversations. So you need to have a best friend. And so she says that there was a university study done that if you have a best friend, that you are 50% more likely to survive a disease, and social isolation increases your chances of death more so than obesity and smoking. So it's very hazardous to your health, apparently, and you need a best friend, because best friends are fun. Who ever hated having a best friend? Unless you guys broke up, and then, that's not fun. But while you guys were best friends, it was probably pretty fun. So, anyways, I wrote down a few reasons why you may be isolating yourselves, or how you may be isolating yourselves and not realizing that is what you're doing. So one is making excuses. Making excuses why you can't hang out. So basically, my biggest one is I look a mess all the time. I don't want to do my hair. I don't feel like getting dressed up. I don't want to put on makeup. And I don't want to go out. So because that's why I don't want to go out, because I don't feel like getting together. And so I look a mess, and I like to be happy in my home looking a mess. And that makes me happy, is looking a mess. But I do, and it's honestly, guys, I definitely need to get myself together better than I have been doing, because it's gotten to the point where I've started going outside like this. I go out into general population looking the way that I look, knowing it's a mess. And believe me, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I look a mess. And I don't care. I will go outside in a shirt that I slept in and be like, oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. That's how bad it's gotten, okay? I will walk past a mirror and I won't look at the mirror, because I don't need sadness in my life. It's sad, okay? I just keep walking. I keep going, okay? And even I get surprised when my husband tries to have sex with me. It's very surprising. I'm kind of like, me? No, you're joking, right? I mean, you don't have to, no pressure. It's no pressure, because, I do not look my best, okay? But, it's just, the biggest excuse that I use, and I've gotten way too comfortable with that excuse, and I need to just get it together, put some lashes on, and just head on out the door, okay? Or it's always I'm tired, I'm always going to be tired. I feel like a lot of moms use this excuse, the tired excuse. There's never going to be a day. Let me repeat. There's never going to be a day where you are not tired, okay? You have kids. So just get used to being tired. It's another personality trait that you'll have. And, you just get used to it. So just go out and be tired while you're out, and then just come home and fall into bed. But take your makeup off first, because, ain't nobody got time for bad skin, okay? So yeah, that's another excuse. Or like there's the I gotta clean excuse. I gotta change my check engine light. What? Do you know how to I don't think you change a check engine light. I think you just, get it fixed or turn it off. I don't know. But you handle it, and then you go out. It's fine. You just create these excuses in your head to why you can't go anywhere, but you can go somewhere. You can get a babysitter. You can. It's one call away. Somebody will do it for free. But you come up with like an excuse like, no, I don't have a babysitter. But you can get a babysitter. You could do it. You can do it. So excuses is number one. And number two is social media, or as I like to call, Satan. No, I'm kidding. I don't call it that. But, it's that place where, all the other moms are doing everything better than you. And, like, all the other moms are just momming way harder than you. And their kids don't misbehave. And their husbands do everything right. They just have, like, the perfect husband who buys them whatever they want and does whatever they ask. Akeen, are you listening? No, I'm kidding. But it's just like these moms on here with their perfect lives. And it's just like, it could be depressing. It's just like, put something bad up for once. Okay? Appease us. But no, their lives are perfect. And like one of my followers, like I know like Instagram is like whatever. Like it's just like a highlight reel of these people's life. But I honestly think her life is perfect. Like I don't see anything going wrong in her life. Like everything is perfect. She has a perfect house, perfect car, perfect husband, perfect kids. Like it's just like, I believe it. I do. I believe it. But social media is a total lie. Like, don't believe the hype. Don't get caught up in that. And if you need a break, just take a break for social media. If it's messing with your psyche, just take a break, okay? You don't need social media all the time. Or you are the type of person who thrive off of social media and you love being on social media, and that is how you connect with people, is through social media. And that's the only means of communication that you have with other people is social media. And that's not connecting as well. You need to be out with people, in front of people, talking to people. Because, you could watch your little cousin's soccer game on Facebook and be like, oh yeah, I was basically at the game. But you weren't. You were not at the game. Or you can chat with your brother on Instagram. But what'd you guys really talk about? A meme? That's not really connecting either. So you really need to be calling people, be in front of people, and really, according to Cheryl, you need to be making deep connections with people each day. And if you're just using social media to connect with people, you have to go further outside your box and just get out there. Okay, so number 3 is being busy. And I can talk about this one all day, but I won't because I only have 6 minutes left. So I'm just going to be quick on it. But busy is like one of I think the hardest things for people, because sometimes you truly are busy, but busy doesn't mean important. And it doesn't mean productive. We need to be filling our calendars with more than just dance class, soccer games, PTA meetings. We need to be filling them with things that are filling to our lives. And trust me, it's not going to hurt our kids to be doing less. Believe me, they want to do less. They're like, Mom, I want to do less. But they don't want to tell you because they look at you and you're like, you seem happy doing all this stuff. It's kind of like you're busy bragging, but who are you trying to impress? Not the kids, because they want to do less. And it's I feel like it is busy bragging when it's oh, do you want to come out? And you're like, no. And you you give an explanation like, oh, well, I have something way cooler to do. And it's like, okay, like, we get it, whatever, you're cool. But like, one, you don't always have to give an explanation. And if you feel like you have to give an explanation, I'm here to tell you, you don't owe nobody an explanation to why you have to do something. Because if you do really, if you are just like bragging about what you're doing, like, and know that there's a difference. You're bragging about what you're doing, or it's just like, I honestly can't make it. Like, you don't have to tell people what you're doing all the time. It comes off as bragging. I'm just here to let you know. The busy bragging. Like, I have to do all this stuff, and I'm so important that I have to do everything for everybody. And it's like I said before, busy does not equal important or productive. And I feel like you're busy building walls up, and then nobody ever wants to hang out with you again because you're just... Okay, side note, I'm literally building a wall with my hand as I'm saying building walls. I just thought that was funny, and I should tell you guys. But anyways, you're literally building walls up, and nobody wants to hang out with you anymore because you're always booked and busy. Like, nobody wants to hang out with you. Fine. Okay, well, we'll just hang out with somebody else. So, guys, let's just be less busy and fill our calendar with things that are going to make us happy and bring joy to our lives and fulfill us and our children and our husbands in our lives. And just add things like that to our calendar and be busy with things that we love to do. And last but not least, number 4 is we tend to put ourselves last. So we tend to think that we don't need these connections. And I get it. Like, not everybody's the same. Some women love being alone and love being by themselves and enjoy that time. And that is what makes them happy. And that is great. Enjoy your alone time. But for the woman who is just kind of alone all the time, and you don't think you're alone all the time, but apparently to Cheryl, you're alone and you're miserable and you need more connections. Try to get out there and get more connections, but you won't do that if you're putting yourself last. So usually you'll be like, oh, I don't want to spend that extra $5 for a coffee with my friend, or I don't need to, like, I want to make dinner for my kids tonight, and I don't really want to go out and leave them with a sitter, or my husband needs his shirts washed today and it can't wait another day, and I can't meet my friend can't come over and see my house looking this crazy. So it's just like, it's like, come on, put yourself first. Do what you need to do, because it's only going to trickle down to your family. Happy wife, happy life, happy mom, happy, doesn't rhyme with anything that I was going to say. Okay, so, but basically, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, if the mom is happy, then it trickles down to everybody else, and then everybody else is happy. So put yourself first. Spend that money on you. And I know it's like you feel guilty, but don't. Because you have to take care of yourself too. You have to put yourself first and realize that you need things just like your family needs things. And you have to love yourself to be able to give your family love. Right? That sounds like so sweet. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but if you just take baby steps and just start doing like this little small things, like, hey, I really love this nail polish. It's on sale and I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it because nail polish makes me happy. Or my friend wants to go to see this one movie. I'm going to get a babysitter. I'm going to spend the money. I'm going to get a babysitter, and I'm going to go out with my friends. Or I'm going to take some time for myself. Or I'm going to go get a massage. Okay, that's a little extra. I mean, it's not, but if you have it, go do it. If you have the time, go do it. Go get that massage. But just get out there and just what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? But just get a close friend, get connected, call your favorite cousin, do something. Just get yourself out there. Just don't do nothing, and don't just be alone, and don't just be dissatisfied with your day-to-day. love yourself, do something for yourself, put yourself first. And that is my time. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.